Here we go. On s'amuse, on s'amuse. On s'amuse. Give it a skibbity bitty bitty. Who's it? Who's it? Who's dear. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the best vibes on the internet, the Good Vibes stream here at the Alice Williams Is Band channel. My name's Alice Williams, I am band. The time is 46 minutes past 8. The Good Vibes are already rolling. I preferred it when you played God and Guns. Well, did you prefer it when I got a guideline strike every single time? Like, honestly, they've changed it now. I'll turn the ducks down. They've changed it now. Okay? I actually don't mind Feed the Ducks. It's quite a bit of a tune. I don't know what this has got to do with ducks. But your voice is too low and the music too loud. Listen. Feed the Ducks is such a tune that we just got to play it loud. Okay? I'm muffled? Oh, jeez. Is that better? Turn the microphone up. Still muffled? I'll turn the music down again. Is that better? Is that better, you toads? Not whispering. Is that better? A tiny bit better. It's not surely more better than a tiny bit. Surely it's better than a tiny bit, isn't it? It's fine. Right, I need to go into my own YouTube. Go into my own YouTube. Go into the stream. Go in. Sounds fine. It sounds fine, you toads. Sounds absolutely fine. Where's Feed the Ducks gone? It's better. Chair's too low. Maybe you should update your logo. Can anyone hear him? Jeez. Man. Trying to get some good vibes going in here, people. Non-stop complaints. Chair's not too low. Chair's exactly. It was fine from the beginning. I knew it. I knew it. Listen. We are back. We are back. This is good vibes. Everything is amazing. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. We're back. We're only here on Monday night. It's Wednesday night. We're back. That is pretty good, if I do say so myself. You know. And it's largely down to the huge number of people that have recently started supporting the channel financially in the last couple of days. You noticed in my last couple of videos, I was like, guys, if you can afford to help the channel, please, you can send us $5 a month, $10 a month, whatever you can afford that. Lots of people started doing that. Enough for me to, you know, say to my wife, look, it's actually worth my time, you know, live streaming and making videos, because now I got 2 kids. I can't just go into the garden and spend 3 hours making a video, right? Just for my own, hey, I'm just going to spend 3 hours of my working day making a video. You know, I've got 2 kids. I'm provide for a family. Do you know what I mean? I can't just throw my time away. My time has to be used, you know. But if people are financially supporting the stream, it's like, listen, I'm going to work here. I'm making a video. You know, this is actually a job. And I'm sure the reason that they make it so difficult for me to, they demonetize me and they do all that sort of thing, is so that it forces me to do something else because I can't afford to keep going doing what I'm good at. You know what I mean? But thanks to you guys, they haven't been successful, and we're still out here. So we've got another Good Vibes stream tonight, okay, already, and, you know, I'll probably change this music now, I think. There's only so much feeding of the ducks that one man can stomach. You know what I'm saying? Is that better? You guys can't hear this one, can you? Is Reiki music like satanic or something? This says it's Reiki music. How did I get demonetized? This is why I suggested an updated logo to draw more people in. An updated logo. What would I update it to, though, is the thing, isn't it? Reiki is satanic. Oh, right. See you later. Bye-bye, Reiki music. Rats. Okay, what about the Yeshua hour-long... I know what will be good. Soaking worship music. How about that? Okay. Here we go. How about this? That's got to be better. New logo and website. Jeez. I haven't got time for a new logo and a new website. New website? Can't do that. Can't have a new website coming in. No chance. What do I need a website for? So somewhere else they could shadow ban? Update the logo to explain to numpties like me who don't know how they demonetize you. I'm sure it's going to be difficult to explain why I'm demonetizing a logo, isn't it? Just got back from Legoland. I'm seriously considering going to Legoland with my kids. Right? Would you recommend Legoland? Is there anything satanic about Legoland? Probably. You probably get to Legoland and it's all like Lego cutouts of Satan and Sam Smith or whatever. The Big Boss just subscribed. Legoland is the tits. Don't go in bare feet. Just got back from Legoland. Listen, wear shoes. Wear shoes. Nice. That's funny, man. Jane says, Peachy, you're a theme park expert. Which one is best? That's a good question. I feel like Al is a theme park expert, to be fair. Absolute legend. By the way, if we can have a 1 in the chat for Triple P, please. Triple P has sent us a secret donation of $17 via Subscribestar. So please give a 1 in the chat for Triple P, because he's still there. He's still lurking in the shadows, supporting this community. So big him up, please. Thank you. Thank you, Triple P. I see you. I see you. Nothing on this earth is godly apart from the Bible. Word. Lots of support coming in for Triple P, yeah. Love it. Love it. Have you seen that couple that likes to walk barefoot, but they couldn't go into some shops barefoot, so they cut out the soles from all their shoes? I haven't seen them. I didn't know about them until you told me. What else is going on? What else is going on? What should I be paying attention to? You know? Let's say, what should I be making videos about this week, you know? I love walking barefoot on grass. Anyone hear Michelle Obama's speech yesterday? Okay, that'll be funny. Let's see. Should we go on YouTube and see if we can see it? Why is anyone listening to Michelle Obama? Why is anyone listening to Mike? Michelle Obama. There we go. This won't be difficult to find. Blimey, it's 21 minutes long. Gee whiz. Hang on.
Something magical is in the air, isn't it? Yeah.
Jeez.
You know, we're feeling.
Can you imagine what kind of a loser you have to be to go to the DNC? Can you imagine what an absolute career loser you need to be to go and watch Michelle Obama give a speech and be like, woo! They always make that noise. Woo! And there's all these like soy guys in the crowd. You know? There isn't, you know, you see this picture here of the DNC, right? I bet you there isn't one man in this whole shot right now that can like change a tire. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to listen to Big Mike for 21 minutes. Well, we'll see how far we can get.
Here in this arena, but it's spreading all across this country we love. A familiar feeling that's been buried.
You notice that the best quality you can get on this is 720, right? And that is because they can't let you see Michelle Obama in HD because you'll be like, oh, holy cow, it's a man. This is the most feminine they can make him look.
For far too long.
Dude.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the contagious power.
Dude, they're in the stadium?
Hope.
These people are insane. You know, these people, they go up there and they talk about like hope and how good everything is. Meanwhile, they're all like sick pedophiles.
anticipation, the energy, the exhilaration of once again being on the cusp of a brighter day.
A brighter
The
day.
chance to vanquish the demons of fear, division, and hate that have consumed us and continue pursuing
They
the
always talk about
unfinished promise
demons
of
and,
this great nation,
you know,
the
they always
dream
speak
that our
biblically. You
parents
notice that?
and grandparents fought and died and sacrificed for. America, hope is making a comeback.
They literally cheer anything she says. She could say anything. She could phone up Domino's Pizza and be like, one large, small, they'd be like, woo! You know?
But
She could order a pizza right now. In the middle of the speech, they'd cheer the crap out
to
of it.
be honest, I am realizing that until recently, I have mourned the dimming of that hope.
What?
And maybe you've experienced the same feelings. Is that deep pit in my stomach,
What are you talking about?
a palpable sense of dread about the future?
Sorry, why don't they ever sort of run on policies or what they're going to do? Or it's always just like this BS about hope and feelings and emotions and, you know what I mean?
And for me, that
Nothing tangible
mourning
here.
has also been mixed with my own personal grief.
Here we go.
The last time I was here
Yeah.
in my hometown was to memorialize my mother.
What's this got to do
The woman
with
who-
a presidential race? You know what I mean? My mom is dead. Like, are you mad? You know how much manipulation these people are up to? She's just trying to emotionally manipulate the entire crowd. It's absolutely insane that she would be giving a speech. I mean, I don't believe the whole election thing is real at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not really an election between these two people and whoever wins, blah, blah, blah. That's all a big sort of puppet show. But if it was real, you know how ridiculous it would be to start talking about your dead mum like 1 minute into the speech. Like, don't you have like a million things to say about what your candidate's going to do and how they're going to... You talk about your dead mum? Like right away, it's your opener? It's wild.
Showed me the meaning of hard work and humility and decency. The woman who set my moral compass high and showed me the power of my own voice. Folks,
They'll clap anything she says. Anything she says. She clicking her fingers like that.
I still feel
Loser.
her loss so profoundly. I wasn't even sure if I'd be steady enough to stand before you tonight,
Oh, yeah.
but my heart
right.
compelled me to
Yeah, that isn't written on a teleprompter for you to say. No, you just speak from the heart. Right, yeah.
be here because of the sense of duty that I feel to honor her memory
Yeah, that's what you do.
and to remind us all
Woo! Jeez.
not to squander the sacrifices our elders made to give us a better future.
Woo! And literally, everything she says. Excuse me. That'll be like some celebrity or
see,
something.
My mom,
Any minute now, they'll cut to like Taylor
in her
Swift.
steady, quiet way,
Such losers.
lived out that striving sense of hope every single day of her life. She believed that all
still hasn't
children,
said anything.
all people have value.
What has she said about what
that
they're going to do if they run
anyone
the country
can
or anything
succeed
like
if
that?
given the opportunity.
She hasn't said
She and
anything.
my father didn't aspire to be wealthy.
What
In
are you
fact,
talking about?
they
Tell
were
us about how you're going to run the
suspicious of
country and what you're
folks
going to do
who
and
took more
the
than
problems
they
the country's
needed.
having and how you're going to fix them.
They understood
What are you talking
that
about?
it wasn't enough for their kids to thrive if everyone else around
My
us
dad
was
once had a
drowning.
tractor, and when I was 2 years
So,
old,
my
he would drive
mother
me around the fields.
volunteered
And the
at the
fields
local
had corn
school.
in them,
She
and I would wear this
always
pink
looked
hat.
out for the
And
other
one day,
kids
my
on the
dad, he
block.
hit a bump in the road,
She
and he
was
fell off
glad
the
to do
tractor, and he hurt his hand. It's like,
thankless,
what are you talking
unglamorous
about?
work that for generations
What
has
are you talking
strengthened
about?
the fabric of this nation.
Say
The
something
belief
meaningful.
that if you do unto others, if you love
What?
thy neighbor,
Oh
if
my
you
gosh.
work and
quoting
scrape
the
and
Bible.
sacrifice, it will pay off. If not for you, then maybe for your children or your grandchildren.
Listen.
You
Okay?
see, those
This is why
values-
it's important for Christians to have discernment. Sometimes, whenever I see somebody will say something from the Bible, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe that she or he is a Christian and they love Jesus because they said from the Bible." Like the devil quotes from the Bible when he's tempting Jesus in the desert. Okay, you have to have a bit more discernment than that. You know, these people like Michael Levine Robinson or whatever his name is there, right? The transsexual that's standing up there misleading the entire nation, right? That's been doing like all kinds of like sick pedophile stuff with Barack Obama in the Oval Office, probably, you know, allegedly, right? She's up there, or he's up there rather, quoting, you know, the Bible. And that doesn't mean that they're a follower of Jesus, right? The devil's not a follower of Jesus. He quotes the Bible, you know? Like the enemy reads the Bible because they know it's the real deal. The enemy knows that God is real and they know what his word says. And they are definitely not above manipulating you with it if they can. You know, that's what the devil's trying to do to Jesus.
Have been passed on through family farms and factory towns, through tree-lined streets and crowded tenements, through prayer groups and National Guard units and social studies classrooms. Those were the values my mother poured into me until her very last breath.
Dude, are you running for office? No. Why are you talking about yourself?
Kamala Harris and I built our lives on those same foundational values.
Oh, what a coincidence. Dude, that is a man if I ever saw one. Look at the size of the hands, size of the ears. Giant masculine bone structure.
Even though our mothers grew up...
As transvestites get older, it becomes more and more obvious. You know, you put 10 years... You put 10 years on Big Mike, it's going to be crazy.
...an ocean apart.
As they get older, it's harder and harder.
Same belief in the promise of this country. That's why her mother moved here from India at 19. It's why she taught Kamala about justice, about the obligation to lift others up, about our responsibility to give more than we take.
Do you really understand how...
She'd often tell her daughter, don't sit around and complain about things.
Standing there telling you that they just really care about justice and truth and helping people.
So, with that voice
people
in her head,
scum of the earth.
Kamala went out and she worked hard in school, graduating from an HBCU, earning her law degree at a state school. And then she went on to work for the people, fighting to hold lawbreakers accountable, strengthening the rule of law, fighting to get folks better wages, cheaper prescription drugs, a good education, decent health care, child care, elder care. From a middle-class household, Kamala worked her way up to become President of the United States of America.
Yeah, right. Dude, Kamala Harris is borderline insane, you know? This weird harpy of a woman cackling and like the fact that they're telling you that this is the best person
She is one of the most qualified people ever to seek the office of the presidency. And she is one of the most dignified.
She is so disliked.
To her mother, to my mother, and to your mother too.
These people are so disliked.
Of the stories we tell ourselves about this country. Her story is your story. It's my story. It's the story of the vast majority of Americans trying to build a better life. Look, Kamala knows, like we do, that regardless of where you come from, what you look like, who you love, how you worship, or what's in your bank account, we all deserve the opportunity to build a decent life. All of our contributions.
I love that. It's like, doesn't matter who you love or how you worship. It's like, well, that covers Satan worshippers then, right? You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know how much more. I can't listen to any more of this. Awful. Stop screen, that's better. Got my relaxing music back on, that's better. It's hypnosis. Storytelling is a massive aspect of it. It's not how you saw it on TV. I never understand why you have to stand in front of people who already support you and try and convince them to support you. Well, time your rules the ways. I find it interesting how just 4 years ago, I guess, yeah, just 4 years ago, I actually believed that elections were real. Now I don't believe that elections are real at all. 4 years ago, I used to think like, oh, if Trump wins, this could happen. But if, I used to think elections were this big battleground where good could win over evil. Now I understand the absolute nonsense of that belief, It's crazy. I actually used to believe that we could triumph at the elections. Once you realize that the elections are nonsense, like, it's really eye-opening in terms of like, well, how do you think we're going to get out of this then? If the elections are nonsense, you can't vote your way out of the situation that we're in. You can't. Both candidates are. You only get two options. Come on, man. You think one of those options is. Think how much control they have over the world. You think one of those options is outside their control? You only get two options. Essentially, that's the way the system works. It's like, oh, you can vote for all these other independent. Yeah, but they only ever let the red or the blue ones win, because it's fixed. The idea that it's a democracy because you get to select one of two options of somebody that then goes somewhere else and might represent you is just insane. It's insane that people feel like that does anything. Alistair, have you heard about the new Snow White film? She's not looking for a prince or true love. She's just a girl boss and makes the dwarves clean and cook for her after a hard day's graft. Oh. I don't know. Dude, I can't even be bothered to like satire this crap anymore. It's gone past like satire and this stuff. It's reached the point where I think they're just churning out deliberately terrible stuff now. Or they have been for a while, just deliberately ruining everything. Let's ruin Snow White, let's ruin this, let's ruin that. I don't even think they're trying to sort of subtly brainwash people about being girl bosses. I think they know that they've been busted. That the whole feminism thing is fake, and now they're just sort of doubling down on it to show you, like, yeah, feminism really is fake, and we have ruined everything, and we are pushing this girl boss agenda really obviously, like, Would you like a kick in the nuts or a punch in the face? Democracy. Yeah, it's kind of like that, isn't it? I read a Disney book of Cinderella to my goddaughter this weekend. It was not as I remembered and had loads of rainbow pictures. I said, I can't read any books to my children now apart from like Bible stuff, because they're all just like spells and witchcraft. You have an idea how many of these stories are like just gross spells and witches, and it's all witchcraft, all these stories. This is not a bad idea. You need to store up old books before they rewrite them all. It's not a bad idea. I think that's a good idea. A great book to read your children is Brer Rabbit. Who's that? I've never heard of that one, I don't think. I've been buying books like crazy since lockdown's first start. You need 1,000 to call it a library, apparently. Oh, nice. That's not a bad idea, building a library. Oh, I don't believe that dinosaurs were how we were told. What's Brer Rabbit? What is Brer Rabbit? Talk to me. No, I haven't heard of this either. Have you heard of the Tuttle Twins books? No. Rainbow is the symbol of God's everlasting covenant with his chosen people. It's a rabbit that outthinks everyone who tries to trap it. Okay. Very good for children. Yeah, okay. Sounds like it's decent, you know? Maybe that'll be fun. Brer is slang for brother rabbit. Okay. Ivor the Engine. Dude, I used to listen to Ivor the Engine. I really did used to listen to like Ivor the Engine stuff. Oh. Watership Down, I remember that. Reading to children has got to be better than sending them to Tay-Tay themed. What's Tay-Tay? I've got to get some old books, obviously. Seems like it might be a good idea. Getting quite a few new subscribers at the moment. It must be the the video I put on Twitter. I know. Rent a Ghost. Finger Mouse. Finger Mouse. That's wild. I could definitely. Finger Mouse. Finger Mouse. What's that song? Finger Mouse. Dude, TV's changed. Finger Mouse, that's me. Something like that. Is that the one? Play School. Yeah, I remember Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Dude, you know what I would love? I would love to watch. I would love to go back and watch like some of the classic old live streams that we did. I'd love to go back and watch like the election live stream that we did, or like, you know, the January 6th live stream. That'd be hilarious just to go back in time. That'd be hilarious. It's such a shame all those videos got deleted from the internet, you know, just to see where our headspace was at back then. Happy days. Isn't that funny? Happy days. That's how we on this channel think of like the lockdown times and COVID times, like happy days. Lost in time, like tears in the rain. 40,000 subscribers in those days. Yep. They never let me hit 50,000, the little toads. Absolute toads. You may find those videos on Wayback Machine. How does that work? I saved all my old videos that I made on my machine, but not live streams. You know? I don't know how you use Wayback Machine. Wayback Machine. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, we just got a sponsorship in from Rachel. Rachel sent us $10. Big up Rachel in the chat, please. My dad read me Pilgrim's Progress at bed when I was a kid. He was a great storyteller, and on a Sunday afternoon, he'd cover the sofa with a cover and have felt characters and tell a Bible story. Was a wonderful man. Thanks, Rachel. Pilgrim's Progress. He'd cover the sofa with a cover and have felt characters. Well, that's cool. Well, I'd like to take this on with my kids, you know. How do you do felt characters? Like with your fingers or whatever? That sounds like a cool thing to do for your kids. Listen, thanks for the support, Rachel. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the vibes. Good as they are. Pilgrim's Progress. Pilgrim's Progress. Let's see what that is. The Pilgrim's Progress. A Christian allegory. The Pilgrim's Progress. The work is a symbolic vision of the good man's pilgrimage through life. Part 1. Part 1 is presented as the author's dream of the trials and adventures of Christian, an everyman figure as he travels from his home, the city of destruction, to the celestial city. Christian seeks to rid himself of a terrible burden, the weight of his sins, that he feels after reading a book, ostensibly the Bible. They're just telling me the whole plot here. It's from the 17th century, eh? Wow. Well, maybe I'll give that a shot. I'm looking for new books to read to Heidi at the moment. Doesn't sound like too much of a bad idea. I used to have a big yellow book called Bible Stories for Children. I think we've got that one, Bible Stories for Children. We got one called Bible Stories for Children that's really good. I like that one anyway. How about the Gulag Archipelago? I think I've read that. Is it called the Gulag Archipelago or is it something else? Actually, I remember reading that. It was quite disturbing. Is that what it's called? About communism coming in and... Yikes. The Happy Prince by Oscar Wilde is a beautiful story. Happy Prince, you say? I don't think I've ever read that one. If you say it's good, that's it. Solzhenitsyn. Yeah. I read that. I think Jordan Peterson recommended it me to read it. Probably just to terrify me. Another vote for the Happy Prince. I don't know how we got onto children's books here. Excuse me. Whoa. Belle and Sebastian. That name's familiar. Who were Belle and Sebastian? Thank you. I don't know about this guy, no. Who is there good to watch on YouTube still? Is there anyone? I don't watch any YouTube stuff anymore. I remember we used to do live streams where we could watch like other people's YouTube videos and enjoy them. I don't have one. Pop band from Scotland, that's who they are, yeah. I remember. Like literally, who is there to watch on YouTube? I can't think of one person. Ah, yes, him. One sec. Anyone? Anyone got anyone on YouTube to recommend? Wise Up is a cool channel, okay. I couldn't watch We've Got a Problem anymore because his voice just kept sounding more and more like a robot. And also it all seems to be sort of political, you know, and the Labour Party says, blah, blah, you know what I mean? Let's see if I can watch the latest one. We've got a problem. Let's see. Let me see. I'll try and investigate one. This guy. Let's see how much he sounds like a robot.
Well, guys, I expect you all heard the news that Sir Keir Starmer...
No. This is a robot, dude. Listen.
Well, guys, I expect you all heard the news that Sir Keir Starmer and his merry band of lunatics plan to release thousands of career criminals so they can lock people up for anti-establishment posts on the internet.
What? What is this?
Well, guys, I expect you all heard the news that Sir Keir Starmer and his merry band of lunatics plan to release thousands of career criminals so they can lock people up for anti-establishment posts on the internet. Well,
On the internet. Like, you don't think this is weird?
establishment posts on the internet.
On the internet. What?
Well, they say it's for prison overcrowding and to deal with the recent unrest, but...
To deal with the recent unrest. Like, this is a computer program or something, isn't it? What the heck? Yeah. Dude, I've spoken to the guy on, like, we did a live stream together ages ago on, like, Discord or something. This is not his real voice. This is definitely not a human being just speaking normally, dude. No chance. This is definitely not. What? This?
And to deal with the recent unrest, but to be honest, the reasons for it don't change the fact it's about as demented idea as you can bloody get.
Bloody get. Nah.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
I mean, let's not forget, these will likely be career criminals they let out, like I said, so have a high chance of re-offending, and guess what, ending up straight back in there, completely defeating the whole point of letting them out to save bloody space.
Nah, bro. What is that about? What is that about? When you spoke to him, was he like, hello, Wobbler, how are you? Are you okay? Like, is a speech impediment? And no, it sounds like a robot, dude. How do you know it was him and not like an AI thing? He's using AI. You can train it with your own voice and then use it to read a script. Yeah, that sounds more like it. That's definitely just not him speaking. I'm sorry. No. That's definitely not just a human voice. No chance. There is no chance that that is just his normal voice. There is no way that someone just talks like that in normal life. It's just not possible that somebody can get on the microphone and just talk like that. Like, you know? No chance. No chance. Something weird going on there. Sounds like a robot. Why does he sound so much like a robot? And I've spoken to this guy. Long time ago, fair enough. I've spoken to him. He didn't sound like that. He did not sound like that. Where's like one of his... Is this channel still got like his first video on or something? I want to go way back. Oldest. Here we go. 5 years ago, right? Let's listen to what he sounds like.
So I recently posted a video on the Victoria Derbyshire programme interviewing Sargon
Right,
Picard
this is a
on
real
BBC
human
Two,
being talking.
which was a smear attempt by the BBC, a British taxpayer funded supposedly...
Have you noticed that he's not talking like this on this video? He does not sound like a robot. He sounds like a normal person on this video.
the unbiased broadcaster.
Right?
Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss the Sargon of Akkad interview with Victoria Derbyshire. That was taped before being aired on the 16th of May, 2019.
This is a normal person talking.
The interview nearly completely...
Right? That's a normal person talking. That's an auto. This...
Well, guys, I expect you all heard the news that Sir Keir Starmer and his merry band of lunatics plan to release thousands of career criminals so they can lock people up for anti-establishment posts on the internet. Well, they say it's for prison overcrowding and to deal with the recent
Something's going on there, bro. There's something's going on there, bro. Honestly, there is no... You can hear there's a huge difference between his original videos and how he sounded, and now when you check on the thing, he sounds like he's reading off a script and he's a robot. Nah, bro. Dude, I just played you his real voice. From 5 years ago, that sounds like his real voice. You're telling me between those 5 years ago and now, he's developed a speech impediment that makes him sound like a robot. Something's up with that, bro. That sounds... maybe, but it sounds incredibly unlikely. And there's just something weird about it. There's something very weird about it. Who knows if that's even the original guy? Could be some Fed with an AI machine typing in, whatever they want him to say. It's because he uploads daily that he sounds like a robot? What does that mean? There's something weird about that. Maybe there's some legitimate reason why he sounded like a robot. Has it ever been addressed? Has he ever come out and say, by the way, guys, I'm putting all my videos through some supercomputer here, and that's why I sound really weird? Why I sound like a machine? It sounds like a robot trying to speak like a human. That's what it sounds like. Strange. My opinion. Right, so he does live streams, does he? Does he sound like himself on the live streams? This was a month ago. Sounds normal now. Yeah. Okay, this is him. Yeah. Well, this sounds more like him. Right. Oh, you guys couldn't hear that. Hang on one sec. So he sounds more like himself here. When he talks.
Actually, thinking about it, where is that?
See?
Yeah, there's a list here, apparently, of seats to look out for. Which, for me, just has me looking through for scumbags to get rid of. I don't know about
this
you
sounds
lot.
like his normal voice. This sounds like a person, human being. The videos sound like a robot. I can tell the difference.
Where is it? I've lost it. No, I haven't. There it is.
You know what I mean?
Jeremy Hunt, obviously. How many people want to see him go?
Dude, this
Shame
sounds
it's
like
to
a
the
real
Lib
person.
Dems, but...
Sounds like a real person.
Actually, yeah. I don't think...
His videos don't sound like that, man. They sound like robots. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just... it's the reason why I can't watch that channel anymore. It's just something creepy about it. And I don't care about... all the whole politics thing is one giant red herring, isn't it? You know, it's like, why would I watch videos about what Keir Starmer is up to and pretend like there's some sort of democracy going on, you know? Oh, well. Listen, people, we've done over an hour. It's about time for me to go to bed. So, listen. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Thanks for tuning in to the Good Vibes. See you later on in the week, guys. We'll be back at some point. You're welcome. See you, Wobbler. See you out. See you, Hogmeister. Hogmeister General. Thanks, Lewis. Cheers, Mike. See you, Rachel. Prayers for Giza. Job interview. Good luck. Prayers be with you.